Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Book Notification Podcast, your go-to source for this week's new book releases. Today, we're looking at the week from July 20th to the 26th. With nearly 500 new books releasing this week, there is no way we can cover them all. Visit booknotification.com to explore the full list of this week's new books. You can also follow your favorite authors, so you'll be the first to know when their next book is available. As always, we have 10 books to highlight with a little something for everybody. Let's get into it. Carry Me to My Grave is a new horror novel from Christopher Golden. As his mother lies dying, Malcolm returns home to keep vigil, despite the childhood rumors that Maggie Wise was a witch. Before she dies, she extracts one final promise. Malcolm and his sister-in-law Violet must return her body to her birthplace in rural Maine. The journey quickly becomes a nightmare. Strange figures begin stalking them. Ancient evils awaken, and terrifying forces seem determined to prevent Maggie's final wish from being fulfilled. As violence erupts and long-buried secrets come to light, Malcolm realizes his mother's past may be far darker than he ever imagined. Carry Me to My Grave will be released on July 21st. A Proposal in Provence is a new feel-good romance by Alison Roberts. Tilly owns a business that creates unforgettable marriage proposals in the picturesque villages of Provence, helping others find their happily ever after, while keeping her own romantic hopes at a distance. Her latest assignment takes an unexpected turn when her client, the reserved businessman Angus, arrives without a fiancé and asks her to show him the region instead. As they explore vineyards, villages, and the beauty of southern France, Tilly's optimism begins to break through Angus's guarded nature. What starts as an unconventional business arrangement gradually develops into something more, forcing them both to reconsider their views on love. A Proposal in Provence will be released on July 26th. The Makoto Murders is a new thriller from Richard Jerram. Ken Kato, a British-Japanese photojournalist working for a Tokyo tabloid, has spent years chasing the success of a career-defining photograph that came at a terrible moral cost. As his career declines, he devises a shocking solution, committing murders so he can be the first to capture the exclusive crime scene photographs his magazine craves. As the killings fuel public fascination and boost the magazine's sales, Kato becomes increasingly consumed by obsession, targeting victims connected to a woman he refuses to let go. While police begin to suspect a pattern and those around him grow wary, Kato believes his careful planning will keep his darkest secret hidden. The Makoto Murders will be released on July 21st. The Hotel Manager's Guide to Murder is a new Nordic noir from Erlendur Arason. Torfi, an overworked supervisor at one of Reykjavik's most prestigious hotels, believes an unexpected promotion is the break he's been waiting for. Instead, he is ordered to dispose of a murder victim and quickly realizes he has become entangled in a dangerous conspiracy hidden behind the hotel's polished facade. As detectives Hawkar and Dagny begin investigating, Torfi struggles to uncover the truth while protecting his family from the growing threats surrounding him. With powerful people concealing dark secrets and only fragments of the story at his disposal, he is forced deeper into a situation he never wanted and may not survive. The Hotel Manager's Guide to Murder will be released on July 25th. Who Hears the Waters Call is the first in a new fantasy series from Sophia St. Germain. After her father and brother are murdered on their way to the king's elite war academy, Alvara Swingard becomes the last hope for her people. With her village's magic fading and its future at risk, she assumes her brother's place at the herd, where she must survive brutal trials and earn a divine rune to restore what has been lost. Forced to hide her family's tragedy while competing against ruthless rivals, Alvara soon discovers that threats extend far beyond the academy. As alliances shift and enemies emerge on every side, a magical battle bond unexpectedly links her to a formidable Viking warrior who would rather see her fail than help her claim the future she must fight to protect. Who Hears the Water's Call will be released on July 22nd. Among the Juniper is a haunting folk horror by Brian Dorsey. In 1878, Sarah Gibson and her family leave Ohio for Oregon after losing their farm, hoping to build a new life on the American frontier. As they travel west, Sarah's strained relationship with her mother, Rebecca, deepens as she uncovers long-held family secrets tied to an ancient psalm book and a mysterious power passed down through generations. When Sarah unknowingly unleashes an ancient entity during a tragic accident, the journey becomes a fight for survival. As the threat grows, she must confront her family's hidden legacy, the cost of the power awakening within her, and the sacrifices required to protect those she loves. Among the Juniper will be released on July 20th. Ride or Die is the first in a new series by Delta James. After her brother dies in what authorities claim was a rodeo accident, a determined woman goes undercover as a journalist to investigate his murder on the Southwest rodeo circuit. Her search for answers leads her to Colt Holloway, her brother's closest friend who has been uncovering evidence of corruption involving fixed rides, drugged bulls, and powerful figures determined to keep their secrets hidden. As they work together to expose the truth, danger closes in from every direction, and their growing attraction complicates an already risky investigation. But when Colt discovers her true identity, both their fragile trust and their mission are put at risk. Ride or Die will be released on July 24th. Somewhere Only We Know is the first in a new romance series by Caitlin Klassen. 5 years after the death of her brother shattered her life, Hazel Fields returns to her hometown to take over the family bed and breakfast left to her by her grandmother. Coming home means confronting the memories she has spent years avoiding, including Willard Lewis, her late brother's best friend, and the man she once loved. Will has never forgotten Hazel, or the future they imagined together before tragedy drove them apart. As they work side by side to restore the business, old feelings resurface, forcing them to face their shared grief, unresolved past, and the possibility of a second chance. Somewhere Only We Know will be released on July 22nd. The Cancer Patient's Kill List is a darkly funny psychological thriller from B.M. Hardin. After being diagnosed with terminal stage 4 ovarian cancer and given just 4 weeks to live, Cheryl Ann begins questioning a lifetime spent trying to be the perfect wife, mother, and a good person. With nothing left to lose, she creates a list of people she believes deserve to die before she does. As Cheryl struggles to turn her deadly plan into reality, long-buried secrets, lies, and mistakes begin to surface. Confronted with the consequences of her choices, she must decide how far she is willing to go before time runs out. The Cancer Patient's Kill List will be released on July 23rd. Finally, we have How to Kill a Crime Writer by Sarah Lotz. After the sudden death of best-selling crime writer Annie Morrissey, her daughter Niamh retreats to her mother's secluded cottage to settle the estate and avoid confronting her grief. Her quiet isolation is shattered when the advance copy of Annie's final novel arrives, and so does Leah Rebecca Overton, the fictional detective from Annie's best-selling books, who only Niamh can see. Reluctantly drawn into Leah's investigation, Niamh begins questioning the circumstances surrounding her mother's death. As the unlikely pair search for answers, the line between fiction and reality begins to blur, revealing secrets Annie may have taken with her. How to Kill a Crime Writer will be released on July 21st. That's our 10 books for this week. Until next time, you can check out booknotification.com. Book Notification offers an easy way to track your reading lists, follow your favorite authors, and never miss a new release. Our website is completely free to use, and it's packed with features to make your reading life easier. You can follow your favorite authors and get notified whenever they release new books. We send out an email every Tuesday with a list of fresh releases from the authors you love, but that's not all. You can track your reading progress, mark books as read, rate and review them, and even import your data from Goodreads, Calibre, Libby, and more. Want to discover something new? Check out Reader's Roulette for book recommendations, or use our personalized book release calendar to stay up to date with the latest titles. You can even tag books with custom labels, just like on Goodreads shelves, and get tailored recommendations for what to read next based on your current book. Whether you're looking for books in publication or want to see them listed in chronological order, we've got it covered. Plus, all of our authors are audited by real people, so you know the information is accurate. So why not give it a try and join the thousands of readers already using our site to stay on top of their reading game. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back next week with another 10 books.